Yes, yes, it's I, your host, Simon Omishoy. Come on, and I am the founder of Vice Versa Talent. Come on. Hope everyone's had a hope everyone's had a fantastic week. And yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to be here. Yes, Insta as well. I thought let me do like a little Insta live as well. Let's get some people there. Come on. It's good to be here. It's good to be here. And yeah, we're going to be discussing internships. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I was really kind of pondering and thinking that like, what kind of things are like people going through, and how can people, especially like my bracket in terms of age, like how can they win? Um, and internships is a fantastic way to win. So you on Insta, you lot on Twitch, YouTube, you know, internships are really, really good, and we're gonna get right into there. But yes, welcome. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. That's Vice Versa Talent for those on Insta and on Twitch. Check it out. It'll be a good shout. I don't know who that is, but whoever you are, hello on Insta. And those on Twitch, yeah, you're welcome. You are most welcome. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. I hope everyone's had a fantastic week as well. It's been hot in here, especially in the UK. The weather's really good, and it's good. Yeah, it's good. Heat is good. Can't really complain. It's very easy to complain about the heat, but more time than none, you just gotta love it. You gotta love the heat. You gotta love it. And yeah, it's good. So as always, smash a like, share, subscribe, because I need it. I need that love. So do subscribe, and that's Vice Versa Talent. So, as I always like to do, if you do have any kind of questions, about the things I want to discuss today, or about any things about jobs and careers, then do let me know, and I will be more than happy to answer those kind of questions. So just put those questions in the comments, and I'll be able to get to that. So do that during the session. Don't do it like afterwards, because there is a lag. So please do it, and I will be able to respond as best as I can. So we're gonna get right into this. So when it comes to internships, I think just like anything, whether you're going for, an internship, you're going for a job, whatever it is, I always had to prepare my candidates in the sense that it's all you. Like it is all you. It's not someone else. It's not I don't know. Like it's not something that is out of your control, which is what I'm trying to say. It's not out of your control. It's very much in your control. And today I'm really going to speak about the application part, because I find that there's so many people who genuinely don't see how much power they actually have. And I really live by this this philosophy that if you don't do, who will do for you? Like no one's gonna give it to you. No one's gonna hand you something, and there's no such thing as a perfect scenario. You have to create that. And I'm gonna make those points clear. So let's start. So the first things first, when you are looking for an internship, understand and recognize that anything can be an internship. Anything can be an internship, literally anything. And generally, when I think of an internship, you have to first look at what is it that you want. So for those on Insta, my first point is you need to articulate your goal. You need to know what exactly is it that you want for yourself, because an internship isn't something where you're going to go and get paid. Like, oh yeah, I'm doing this for money. Like, if you are looking to get paid, don't do an internship. There's no point in doing that. You might as well go and get a job. Why you want to do an internship is because you need something that they have, but you need to first articulate that before you go on your hunt. You need to know what is it that you actually want. And I find that so many people don't actually know what they want. They don't. But if you can get this right and it can be clear and concise, you are, your leagues ahead, and you're more likely to get your goal and hit your target. So you need to articulate that clearly, to articulate your goal, I think. And then, yes, we'll go into that in a second. So once you're able to articulate your goal and you know what it is that you want, then you're in this, then you're going to move to this space, which I call creating your own luck. Once you articulate your goal. So once you've articulated your goal, you know where you're going. Now is the part where you have to move, and you have to move into action. Generally, internships can be found on websites. They can be found on Indeed and all these other things. But ultimately, I think the best internships are the ones where you actually are building the relationships with the hiring manager or the CEO, and then you are almost using yourself as a way of helping them. And I think with the generations that are currently, and most people when they are looking for work, generally it's about me, when it's got nothing to do with you. To be honest, it's all about the service and skills that you're looking to provide them. And in return of that work that you're looking to do and provide, that's when you're going to get your stuff. And that's generally how you're really going to scale, because when you think of an internship, the internship is basically you using your own free time, but you want to upskill yourself with skills you don't have. You want to upgrade your connections. You may actually want to work for that company. So, you want to get your foot in the door. And that's definitely one way of doing it. And, you want to be able to, if you don't want to work for that company, you want to be able to take all of those things and work for another company, or, be put in front of, other potential company or, position or opportunity that will come from building connections. Because ultimately, skills, anyone can learn a skill, but it's opportunities, which is what you want. And, the internship is the best way to do that. Now, a lot of people say internships are all done for summer, but they're not done, because again, anything can be an internship, and an internship can start as easy as today, but it's all about knowing what you want. And then from there, you're able to create your own luck. Now, to create your own luck, you need to now be smart about how you go about connecting with hiring managers and CEOs. And I think one of the biggest things that people don't do, especially graduates, but just people who are on LinkedIn, is that they're not social. Like, it's a social media platform, and I've been the biggest endorser of LinkedIn. And if you're not on LinkedIn, I have a ton of videos that I've done on LinkedIn on how to use it, and how you can scale on LinkedIn. Please go back and search there's so much content on LinkedIn that I put out. Go there, review it, and start to be social on LinkedIn, because it's probably the quickest way to do that. It's the quickest way to actually find opportunities and to create opportunities, which is creating your own luck. So when you are on LinkedIn, and you found you found a company, how you always want to connect with the hiring manager is you want to be able to show you're interested. Now, it's not good just to be like, oh, well, I'm interested in potentially working here. That's rubbish. What you want to do is you want to find key information. key information about something that they're releasing, something that they're doing, something they're about to do. And therefore, you want to be able to say, hey, I've noticed your company's doing this, and you want to be able to express your interest and present yourself as, do you need help? Do you need support? Let me know. Those kind of things will breed positive results, and you are more likely to get a positive response. If you're just going to a hiring manager or a CEO just being like, oh, do you have any jobs? It's so passive. It literally, it's very, very passive. People will just be like, why would I give you a job? Why? There's no reason. There's no motivation for anyone to do anything. You need to go and present yourself like, you know what? I know what this company is doing. I know where this company is going. And I believe that I can help support their goals. And in return, I'm going to get connections. I could potentially get a job, and I'm going to get skills. One of the biggest things that's going on in the industry now is skills over everything. It's literally SOE, skills over everything. Companies need skills. They don't need your education. They don't need your certificate. They don't need that. There are plenty of people with degrees and things and so forth. What they need is skills, because it's the skills that's going to get tasks that they need to be done, and to be done at a particular standard. And no form of education can guarantee that. However, a set of skills can definitely confirm that. So internships is definitely a point that you can definitely do that. And it's never too late to start one or to create one, as I would say. So yeah, as I was talking about the emails and the DMs, it's literally finding out what is it they're doing. And most companies, they are really good at, really highlighting something that they're doing on their website, on their homepage. It may be a banner, it may be one of those moving ones. You'll see, we're releasing this product or whatever. And you just offer yourself like, do you need any support? Do you need any help? I would love to be a part of the project. And that will just literally flip everything for you. Like you'll be having really positive conversations, which is what you want, as opposed to one being like, oh, I just need something. No one's going to hand you anything. You've got to go and be positive, but you need to go and be engaging. And the only way people engage is engaging in the things that they care about. They're not going to engage in things for your sake. They're only going to engage in things for their own sake. So be interested in the things that they're interested in. Only say things that are going to be of interest to them, not your own personal interests, because it just doesn't work that way. Let me see who's in the comments. Yo, my guy Pete. Yo. So yeah, where were we? Yes. And this is the thing that I think with most people, I get, even myself, I say I struggle, even though I'm here every week, is consistency. I know some people genuinely, may hit up a few employers here, there, and everywhere, and it's not going to breed the best results. How you want to go about gaining how to go about gaining an internship, or how to go on about getting the best results, is about getting consistency. Because through consistency, you're able to measure and able to quantify your results better, as opposed to if it's just like you speak to 5 people today, or you DM 2 people the following day, or the next day you don't DM anybody, and then you're going to get really sporadic results. What you want is consistency, and that consistency, compounded over time, you will create your own luck. That is how you do it. It's consistency, but you need to articulate your goal. You need to be clear, on where you're going and who you're talking to. You need to know what is it that they do. I think that is one of probably the most important things when you're messaging someone, is you need to know what is it that they do and what they are releasing, so that you're able to, provide the right help, and that they can see that you're actually trying to help. Because the biggest leverage that you have is your time, especially if you're interning. like I said before, if you're just coming in now, do not do an internship if you're trying to get paid. That's not the goal for an internship. The goal for the internship is what you can offer them, but in return, what skills you're going to learn, because those skills are going to take you to, starting at 20K and, maybe starting at 35K, because it's the skills that people and hire managers are looking for. I think I just wanted to highlight some of the benefits of an internship, and that is definitely experience. Experience is definitely very, very important now, because you can have all this, you can even have all the skills, but if you have no experience, it's very, very difficult to find work. So really, really focus on gaining and getting as much from being in a working environment and working with colleagues, because that's really going to build a very big thing that's happening in the industry now, which is emotional intelligence. If you don't have emotional intelligence or emotional sensitivity, it's very difficult for you to even maneuver smartly in a workplace. And every workplace has its own thing, and you need to be able to be sensitive to the working dynamic if you're looking to really scale in a particular career. Obviously, I mentioned the benefits of, getting your foot in the door, and also connections. Connections, they will always breed the best opportunities. So, really do not knock the positives from having an internship or doing an internship, because I mean, the opportunities are endless. And really, really take hold of that. A lot of the stuff that I have said, I do endorse LinkedIn. By all means, you can, call people up if you're comfortable in cold calling. If you are, maybe more interested more in email, you can do that. I think social media is probably the best way to do that, because if you're able to, show your interests. I did put out some content before about, candidates actually putting out content that shows, that's going to show your interest. It's going to show what it is that you do. And then you go and DM someone and they're going to come onto your profile. It's like, if they could see that, okay, this person's really about, what it is that they're interested in, it's naturally going to start a natural conversation, and a warmer conversation, which is very, very easy for you. So definitely go and do that and take hold of that. And that is my presentation. It is a lot shorter than usual, but it's really, really simple. Like, it's really that simple. And I think once you're clear on your goal, it's just all about engaging and connecting. So go out there, connect, go get it, So comments, people on Insta, people on YouTube, people on Twitch. Come on, guys, hit me up. I'd love to hear or, respond to any kind of things you're going through, or have any questions that you may be struggling with, or, opportunities you may be, in at the moment. Let me know. I'll be able to, I'll be able to respond and answer as best as I can. So hit me up. Anyone on Insta? Okay. My guy Peter. Yo. Yes, Dan. I see some people coming on. It's good to see you lot on Insta Live. And there was something else that I wanted to share. Just on this. Yes. Also, when you are DMing and you are trying to start that conversation, try and make your opening, you can say your opening suggestion really short. I would say even try and do it within 3 lines, literally 3 lines at most. Literally, number one, like, hi, whatever, your casual greeting as you would anybody. And then you want to talk about what you've seen on the website. Really simple. What you've seen on their website, whether it is a product release, something like that. And then you want to talk about how you can help them. Very, very simple, with a CTA, so a call to action, as to how they can go about, having those discussions with you. Really, really simple. It shouldn't, you should be able to just kind of create like a sort of template. And that's really simple. I mean, you could do this on your phone, and you're still going to start to see results. You are going to see results, but it's not for the lighthearted. You've got to be strong and committed. Be committed to the cause. And if you're committed, you are going to see fantastic results. And ultimately, this is really going to be big in regards to you building your network. And that's what you want. You want to build your network and build your connections. So that does bring my presentation to a close. I haven't seen any comments or any questions. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I'm getting some. Yo, Heels, what are you telling me? So yeah, that does bring my presentation to a close. If there are any comments, then please do drop them. But if you don't, then that's all good. It's all fantastic. And we move on till next week. But thank you all for joining. Those on Twitch, thank you. YouTube, thank you. And I shall speak with you all and see you all next week. Do take care. Good night and God bless.